You know, I was dealing with my father. The guy, we done did this a few times. He taught me about this 60, 70, and 80 package bracket. I ain't never heard of 100 one. I don't know what you gotta do to get in a, oh, what? But I can't talk about it? Hold on, y'all. Okay. But anyway, you gotta earn your way. So I started off in the 60s, of course, because all the stuff that I was doing and low vibration stuff I was at. But I elevated up to the 70. I wasn't too fond about it, but I was thankful for it. 80 done came and went, whatever. But anyway, the women in the 80s be like, yeah, because they be already done did it. They passed their 50s. But one time, it was probably about 3 or 4 years ago, I said, that's the one I need right there. God, like, you can't have that one. She was on the eye bracket. That's why I told y'all, like, God and every higher up being that you could possibly know, they here, but they in another higher bracket. So God look over us in the physical, spiritual, everywhere. And he said, you can't have that one. You can't have that one. That's like that woman I seen at Tarot Card Reading. She gone. I don't know what she is. She never did come back. She looked like she done went to hell and killed a bat. And she had it on her wall. The bat was like this. It looked like one of those little demon bats that guard you in the fiery pits. Like she done caught them, skinned them alive, throw them on her wall. I was like, how is that possible? It must be art. It must have been artwork or something. I don't know what that was. And anyway, I texted her one time. She got out of there. She got out of there. And I said, oh, the only reason why I text her is because over there on the other side, that's my mama vessel. She did. It's like she knew. That's why I said, be careful out there, y'all, because they watching. They watching. God knows be watching, bro. And it's like everything of popularity, they in it. And when you get into this, I can use tarot for example. I guess tarot would honestly supposed to possibly be one of the most highest paid things on social media. But it's probably not, but it should be. Whether it is or isn't, the higher ups be there. So when you look at just the tarot community, they got a 60 bracket, a 70 bracket, and an 80 bracket. And I was just talking to God about it a while ago. I said it makes sense though, because when people respect the boundaries of sexual partners, it will level out the same. Like if you stay within your means, you're in the 60 bracket. It kind of almost like root out high priest and all that, because it get confusing when they get all that stuff, empress and emperor. And when you just do it by the bracket, then it's all right. It's a little bit more understandable. So it's like, as long as you don't cross boundaries, and you know you shouldn't do it. You know you shouldn't do it. Like me, I feel like in my human way, I'm good enough for them, Lord. I'm good enough, but that's somebody else of higher standard. That's like a higher vibrational me category, and that's theirs. That's their category. I don't know if y'all hear this a lot of the spiritual world, but they got category now, catalogs. That's their catalog, and it's just, I don't know. It's cool. It's beautiful and it's cool. I like it. I don't quite understand it like I need to, but I like it, bro. Cause I was like, them women right there, we on some. They like, you can't have that. Which is good, cause it'd be like, okay, so they got somebody on a very high vibrational. They probably haven't even met yet. That's high vibrational to me. And God, it's like God said, everybody find their flame or twin. I mean, I say flame or twin, when I was talking to my father about it, he was just like just flame or soulmate or whatever. I say flame or twin though because my flame sacrificed me. So obviously I had to go to the twin. But it's like it's part of the game. So if you interfere, they told me stop talking, get ready, stop talking. If you interfere with it, you in the way. You in the way. It's like, it's only so many, 8.2 billion people, you get the count of, you got 60, 70, 80 bracket. You got so many in the 60s, so many in the 70s, so many in the 80s. It's just right. When you look at it like that, even out of 8.2 billion people, when you look at it like that, and you break it down like that, it's perfect. So it makes no sense for the 60 bracket to try to date the 70 bracket. 70 bracket try to date the 80 bracket. It throws things off of balance. And it ain't no corrupt balance. It probably could come corrupt, but it ain't no it ain't neutral like it's supposed to be. It ain't perfect. It gotta be perfectly balanced. But I got a lot in common with them 80 brackets, baby. But every time I get to 80, I fall down. It's the way they act, the science, the way. This thing, you think I'm wise. People think I'm wise and stuff. I would never say I'm wise. I would never say that. But it's a way you think. It's a formation of thinking. And when you truly meet an 80 baby, not like an 83 born in 80s, talking about like an 80, like they ain't gonna die till they're 80. They're not gonna die till they're 70. Like you gotta surpass the human, which is 50. The 50s and 40s and 30s, like all these females that I've been dealing with and getting tortured by, whether they born with a silver spoon in their mouth or not, they got child minds. So we all in the 50, 60 brackets. Well, I just upgraded to the 70 bracket. I had upgraded before, like a year or two ago, but I descended again. And then once you descend, like if you descend, once you start getting in the 60s, the 70s, and the 80s, once you descend too much, you'll drop down, and then you go from 80 to 70, or 60 to 70. Once you descend, it's hard. It takes a long, like I said, it was 2 years ago when I hit the 70 and I had descended, and I just started getting back into the 70 this year. So that's how hard it is. It ain't like you go out there, you do drugs, and you go get you some help. You relapse, you get you some help. Come back, yeah, I'm back alive again, give me a good job. It ain't like that. It's way more difficult and more responsible than that. So when you actually meet these 80 pocket people, bro, that die it's like meeting your grandparents in the modern day. Their mindset just totally different. They done grew past all that, what we call living, that rebellious, perverse world that we got too accustomed to. I'm trying to say this so YouTube will play it. But I know y'all rich and wealthy folk know what I'm talking about. When I finally got this, I was like, oh, that's part of the magic. I don't know if y'all ever heard it, but they said it take knowledge to be a millionaire, but it take magic to be a wealthy person. That's the magic in it. You gotta understand the chemistry of life and stuff. You can't just think, I want to date her because she fine, I'm gonna go look for her. You just gonna be a fling to her too. Cause ain't nothing you can do with something like that. They well preserved, they well put they done elevated, bro. Now just cause I'm saying that, it don't mean they're 80 years old. It means they're gonna die at 80, die at 70. They're gonna live up to 70s. Or even live all of the 70s, or live all of the 80s. And I'm sure when it gets to 90 and 100 people, I don't even want to do that. I bet if I could sit down and really talk to 80s, if I could sit down and really talk to a 80s person, I bet they could tell me what I'm missing. Because it's like a whole format that I'm missing, that I just haven't elevated to. No matter how much wisdom I could probably consume in this moment of time, it's just something there. It's just like understanding sexual natures. It's like understanding stuff. When you get it, you got it. You be like, oh my God. and then you look back, be like, why did I do that? Same thing with drug, like you selling drugs. Then you go from illegal money to legal money, and you be like, oh man, that's all I had to do. I blowed all that money. I bought this car, convertible candy apple green with triple gold Dayton's on it. It had triple gold Dayton's on it. And then I ordered some triple gold Assassins. Y'all remember them Assassins? Them bitches, oh, they hurry up cut them Assassins. I don't know why they stopped making Assassins. They made some imitation Assassins. Some them things didn't look that good. But the original Assassins, them things were hard. I had to get during candy apple green vert that with the bowling ball, it's like this dust color. They call it bowling ball or something. You put over candy apple green. It's a very expensive paint job. What is it? My uncle, he could tell you. It's like a bowling ball coat, clear coat or something over the candy apple green. Had that, had it trimmed all the way in gold bumpers, gold pipes, gold emblems, you know, everything, all the trim was gold. And then I had the gold Assassin, 22-inch gold Assassins with the Vos on it, and had probably that much fender space with the white top and the cocaine white interior. Oh man. And seriously, bro, we were riding back there like that, bro. But they were, my people was out here. I wasn't riding like that. They were riding good, boy. I wanted to car, but I ain't buy it. It would have got me in too much trouble considering the part I had to play in the street. But yeah, I got all subject in it. I like cars, I love cars. And you lift the hood up, it got a self-destruct button in it. I made a song about that, I think. Let me get off of that. But anyway. But it's like you go from illegal money to legal money. And then you be like, oh man, I wasted all that money and that kind of stuff when I could have just, everything, I probably done bought 4 or 5 of these cars, but in the money I put in one of these cars, I could have invested it in the legal side and completely left the illegal side alone. It's just stuff like that. Okay, boom, you elevate. True. Oh, you finally got it. Boom. It's like we go through all this hardship, not realizing it's just 1 to 2 things we got. Like, you got to look at it. Look at it, y'all. It ain't but 2 teams out here in the whole world. I don't care what kind of job you got, what kind of position you got, who you think you is. It ain't but 2 teams. It's God and Satan. God only wants you to move a certain way. You feel what I'm saying? And Satan wants you to move a certain way. Satan's way just seemed to be more easier for us to adjust to. But if you can find God's way, you're going to skip over all that garbage. Like I said, whatever took you years to get around to this, I want to get this job, I'm going to school, do this school, I'm going to go to school 25 years, and I'm going to go get this job. You know what I'm saying? I know people who done been in school that long, bro. But all you had to do was just go. And some of y'all who had to go to school that long, it was just karma. The ones I know, it was just karma. You was a wicked person. You was a wicked, terrible person. And the karma, your ancestors wasn't helping you in school. You see, you need your ancestors to help you in everything you do, even if it's going to the toilet bowl to use it. You need your ancestors in everything you do, period. My ancestors follow me like I got two big, like Rod and Anubis. I swear I can see their shadows every time I walk somewhere. When I go to the bathroom, they go to the bathroom, guard in my bathroom, guarding me. Literally. When I come back, they right here. If I sleep too long, they waking me up. Unless it's this government chair. Unless it's the government chair right here. Otherwise, bro, I'm telling you, that's the way life works. It's 2 teams. If you go God's way, God ain't gonna make you suffer like that. Our time ain't God's time, and I like to joke about it. Be like, God, it take forever. Yeah, I'm saying that as in, I know at the end of the day, I got human tendencies, and I can get caught up in Satan way. Not saying it's a bad way. It can be the more common way. I ain't gonna say on here because it throw everybody off. I look at life different. but it's just Satan done got me in the well. And this gonna take me forever. Just like they went around that mountain for so many years and they could have got there in 24 hours or something, that story that's in the Bible. Them are all the Bible is a big old parable, bro. We go through everything in the Bible every day. It's always a Job being born. It's always a Paul. It's all them people in the Bible just reset. They just repeating them. It's just energy. It's just programs. Okay, you pass this test and you done descended to human mode. Now we got to get your wings back. This is where you failed at. We're gonna put you in Job's situation, and you completely failed that miserably. You know what I'm saying? We're gonna put you in Moses' situation, and you completely failed that miserably. Okay, you descended, boom. Gotta get you back up. Now, let's try this again. You want your angel wing. Now let's do the Job again. You finally pass it. See what I'm saying? So it's like, what you rather do? Do all that, go around the world, go to school for 25 years, and be tortured alive by Satan. By the time you do get your riches, you gonna be so, it's just miserable. Or do you want to do it God's way and just do what God tell you to do? Be humble, practice patience, and respect for oneself. You know what I'm saying? Wisdom, all that stuff. Which one would you rather do? Some people really, believe it or not, they choose knowledge. But knowledge don't overpower wisdom. Wisdom is an emulation. Knowledge is wisdom gain stalker. Oh yeah.